I didn't bring any real weapons, I just brought trank darts. And I forget the exact ratio of how... Oh god, now the dragon's gonna get in on this. No! Down, boy! Sit! Yield! Alright, well this is a perfect example of how not to tame something. You typically want to make sure it's alone and by itself. I am alive and it's good to be alive. Welcome back, guys, to my video. Today I'm doing some basics on taming. Yes, I had a request for this video. I know a lot of people take this stuff for granted, but hey, not everybody knows how to play Ark yet, and that's fine. And okay, off in the distance there, I guess we have a shark fighting a turtle. Not sure how that started. Oh, nope, I'm good, guys. Anyways, before I get distracted, I'm gonna go into the basics of taming for you guys real quick. So, oh look, perfect. We have a perfect subject right here. Alright, and he's level 20. Excellent, it shouldn't take long at all. I would like to point out that I have the taming settings boosted on my own personal server so that it doesn't take forever, so I can show you guys how this works. Now, first things first. If you're gonna tame a dinosaur, you need to knock them unconscious. So, there's a couple of tools that can do this. Your first tool is going to be this. It's a club. It's not great. You have to hit them with it. It deals a little bit of torpor. I'll explain what that is here in a sec. And chances are you're going to get banged up pretty bad while using it if it's a dinosaur that wants to fight back. So, essentially what torpor is imagine a faucet or sink. When you hit the dinosaur, the sink turns on and stays on for 8 seconds. And then after those 8 seconds, the sink turns off again. And then you hit the dinosaur again and the sink turns on. So essentially you're trying to fill that cup. That cup is how much torpor the dinosaur has. When it gets full, it gets knocked unconscious. The reason I compare this to a sink is because once you hit a dinosaur, you have to wait. I think it's only like 5 seconds, but you have to wait 5 seconds for all of the torpor you dealt to take effect. So let's say I hit him, then I need to count a few seconds and then hit him again. If I just wail on him like this, it's gonna hurt him a lot and it's not gonna deal very much torpor. You only want to hit him every couple seconds so that you're dealing torpor without killing him too badly. So that being said, if you are using a melee weapon like a club, my tip is to aim for the head. I'm pretty sure if you hit them in the head, it deals extra torpor damage. This is not just for... Well, my friend, you've made a powerful enemy today. Anyways, once I'm not blind, and sometimes that'll happen. Okay. Now where was I? Oh yes. This torpor damage to the head does not just apply to clubs, everybody. If you use a bow and arrow, shoot them in the head, it will do extra damage too, though. So if it's a weaker dinosaur and they're about to die, you might want to avoid shooting them in the head. That being said, I'm going to show you guys what you're going to need to tame a dinosaur. So typically, when you pick plants, you're going to get some narco berries you see at the top of my screen there. So I've got some narco berries here, 47. Alright, you're gonna need narco berries. And whatever the dinosaur likes to eat. I'm not gonna specify too much on this because there's a whole wiki page you can go to where you can look up every single dinosaur and it'll tell you what their favorite food is. If you give them their favorite food or a food they like more than, you know, just the typical food you would feed them, they'll tame a lot faster. You guys will want to look that up. But for a lot of herbivores, it's mejo berries, the purple ones. So, I usually make sure I have a decent amount of mejo berries on hand. And now, I'm going to deal some torpor to this guy, but it might not work out too well with a club. We'll see. I think he's stuck. Ooh, so that gives me the advantage. If you can get a dinosaur stuck up against something or in something, it's going to make all the difference for you, I promise. And already he's trying to run away. So I'm thinking I've got his torpor going pretty good right now. So you'll see he won't attack me because he's trying to get away now. And basically, if you attack a dinosaur enough, they usually, if they're not going to fight back, they'll run away from you. So use this to your advantage. Attack them from an open area so that it'll trigger them to run into some rocks over there or something, and they might get stuck. Oh, he's decided he wants to fight back some more now. Now, obviously, I have metal armor. You normally don't just want to continuously take blows from a trike like this. Now, I know you don't necessarily need to hit him that fast. I'm just doing it because he's making me angry. Alright, and he is down. He's got a tree going through his face, but I think he's going to be alright aside from that. So, you have two bars here when you look at the dinosaur. You've got unconsciousness, which is the purple bar. And then you've got put food in inventory to tame, is what that bottom bar says. So the top bar, which is purple, is good. You want that bar to be pretty full. That bar is slowly going to go down. That's how asleep the dinosaur is. If that bar runs out, he wakes up. And if he wakes up, you lose all your progress and you have to start over again. So what you do is, while looking at the trike, if you're on Xbox, you hit the X button. And you'll come down here, and you'll put some narco berries on him. So once you have narco berries in his inventory, you're going to want to put some berries that he likes to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and do the purple berries, the mejo berries, because I'm pretty sure those are his favorite. So as you see, the orange bar at the bottom is going up. That's how much he's tamed. When that bar fills up as he eats those berries, he'll tame. You don't have to feed him the food that he eats to tame. He's just going to eat that by himself as he gets hungry. But you'll notice his purple bar is going down a little. So what you want to do is go into his inventory and click the use item button on the narco berries. That forces him to eat those. And I probably need to feed him more so that you can actually see it take effect. But if you look closely, you'll see that the purple bar is slowly filling up again, so you can keep him asleep. So basically, the goal of the game is to knock the dinosaur unconscious first, and then keep him asleep while he automatically eats food that he likes. I'll bring you guys back to this dino once he's fully tamed, and I'll move on to a little more of an advanced technique for taming dinosaurs that's going to be a lot easier. There we go. Alright, and as you guys can see, once you tame your dinosaur, he'll stand up like that, look pretty happy, and you have the option of giving him a name. But I'm going to show you guys a much better way to tame dinosaurs, because let's be honest, you're not going to be able to tame very many things using a club. Much less this dragon that I have up here. Probably not going to happen. Alright, so what you're going to want is a mortar and pestle, which is this little stone bowl right here. They're not hard to make. I'll go ahead and make one right now just to show you guys. It costs 65 stone and 15 hide. That's not bad at all. And then you can place it on the ground or on wooden tables. I like to build wooden tables and place them on top. It looks nice, but for today we'll just do this. Hit the X button to go into the inventory. And to make narcotic, which is what you're going to want to make, you need spoiled meat and narco berries. I've already got some spoiled meat on there, and I gave the trike all my narco berries, so I'm going to take those back. Alright. Put those on there. And this is going to allow me to make narcotic. The reason you want narcotic is because narcotic does not spoil like berries do. It lasts forever. And it's much more effective at keeping dinos asleep. It does the same thing as narco berries, but it's like 8 to 10 times better easily. So I'll go ahead and make some of this and take it with me. Don't need much, just for an example. Alright. Now, you can also use narcotic and mix it with regular stone arrows to make trank arrows. I already have some trank arrows. So go ahead and show you guys the difference. Stone arrows just have a gray tip. Trank arrows have kind of a light blue tip. So I'll put these on my bow here. And there you go. You see the arrows kind of greenish blue looking almost. Oop. Don't follow me, trike. Alright, now I just need to find something that I can tame for you guys. There's a parasaur. Perfect. Alright. So, obviously, trank arrows are a lot better than a club because if it tries to run away, you can shoot it from afar, and it also deals more torpor damage. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to try to shoot him in the head because remember that causes extra torpor. Now he's going to start running away, and you want to wait a couple seconds in between each shot so that you don't kill him too fast because the torpor takes a few seconds to take effect anyways. Okay, well he's going to swim out into the water like an idiot and probably die. That's right, get back over here. Okay, well he ran away, but that's okay because that brings me to my next lesson and thing you're going to want to use. You're going to want to use these. They're called Ebola. I'll show you why you're going to want to use them. You throw them at the feet of a smaller dinosaur and it renders them incapable of movement for a short period of time. This is really helpful for taming. I don't think I can use them on trikes though. Oh, this might work perfectly. So you hold the right trigger to charge up the bola, and then you release it, just like that, and now you'll notice he's incapable of moving. This might kill him, I'm not sure. So now you'll notice I'm pretty much just free to do whatever. Oh, look at that, he's asleep. Okay, that wasn't hard at all. So as you can see, that's a lot easier than using a club. Now to step things up a bit, put the narcotic on him just like you would the narco berries, and I have no idea what these guys eat. I think meat, maybe? No. Oh, that's right, they probably eat fish meat. So anyways, but you guys get the idea. You basically just want to keep them asleep. Narcotic is going to help you do that much more efficiently. You won't have to feed them as much, but you'll probably want fish meat for these guys. Now, once you get higher up in technology, you can build this. It's called the long neck rifle, and you can make trank darts for it. This deals the most torpor damage out of anything in the game, aside from the stun rod, but you can only use that once and it breaks. So I'll show you guys why this gun is so good and why you're going to want to use it. It deals a massive amount of torpor damage. So I'll show you guys here. What level is he? 116. This is not a weak trike. But as you can see, oh, okay. Well, he's mad. There's 2 darts. Let's see how many it takes. And oh, I thought he was already asleep. He's just a little drunk, I guess. What is up with him? Uh-oh, his friend wants in on this action. I didn't bring any real weapons. I just brought trank darts. And I forget the exact ratio of how... Oh, God. Now the dragon's going to get in on this. No! Down, boy! Sit! Yield! Alright, well this is a perfect example of how not to tame something. You typically want to make sure it's alone and by itself. And it's killing me pretty badly. Go to sleep, you beast! Wow. Nothing's ever taken this many trank darts before. There we go, finally! So you can imagine if I was using trank arrows or a club, how much more difficult that would be. It would have taken ages. Seriously? Are you in on this action too? Do you have beef with the trike? Is that what's happening here? You need to just back off and chill. So anyways, guys, that's how you tame dinosaurs in Ark. You just make sure they're asleep and feed them the food they like to eat. And that's pretty much it. As a last resort, if a dino is waking up and... Here, hang on. Like, let me check this guy over here. Where's that bird? Oh, there he is. Alright, so he's waking up. Let's say I didn't have any narcotic. Now, this does deal damage, but if you're on a last resort, you can shoot them with a trank dart or hit them with a club, and it will increase their torpor, but it also hurts them. So, it might kill him, but as you can see, his purple bar is kind of like 2/3 of the way, or 1/3 of the way drained. So yeah, that killed him. Yeah, he's just far too weak. That's another reason trank darts are good for taming flying dinosaurs, because I find that they have less health. So sometimes if you use trank darts, it just ends up killing them. Or trank arrows, my apologies. But anyways, guys, you get the idea. If there's anything else that you'd like me to cover, or any ideas for videos, what dinosaurs are good for, things you want to know how to do, just let me know in the comments section, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.